It's a beautiful day out.
It's raining.
Not that you would know.
Is it, Beth? Is
Yes.
it raining?
Yep.
Where we are in our small town in Maine, it's raining.
Yes, it's raining.
Oh,
is.
gosh. Well, anyways, my name's Rebecca, and we are the Rule of Three.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Bethany.
And these are my chums.
Chum chums.
Chum chums.
All right, shake up that bowl.
I
for
do
me.
not want to be compared to Chum Chum.
You know what? Respect the chum. That's all I'm saying.
It's hard to respect the chum.
That's the parts nobody wants.
Cell phones.
Cell phones.
Cell phones.
Cell phones. Cell phone. No.
Just
No.
saying.
You know, there's a big thing about cell phone. I know, people are like, we're in the screen age
Yeah.
where cell phones are smart and where they're not. I don't know, were cell phones ever smart? Like, if you think about it, and you think about the small flip phone. I had a flip phone
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been around
years and years ago.
We didn't have a phone.
No.
Then we all shared a flip phone.
Which was super annoying.
Mhm.
Yes.
Well, we were always traveling together. Now we all have our own phone.
And we're
Um,
traveling separately
but-
places. So.
At times, yeah.
I will be honest with you.
Excuse
I
me.
use my phone for everything. Like, I use it to buy
Oh,
on
yeah.
Amazon. I use it to look up
It went from
things.
simply calling your mom when you got to a place.
or texting. Like,
Or
they,
text.
They added
You could
texting.
text. And I didn't text
We
well
didn't
on that,
text
but-
right away either. It took us a
Um,
while to get.
Because you had to press buttons like 3 or 4 times to get a letter.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you remember
And
that?
I had
Yeah.
the
Can't
slide out
believe it.
one. You
Then
remember
we had the
that?
slide out
I had that
keyboards,
thing for so
which was
long.
revolutionary,
At the
by
time.
the way. I
Yeah.
actually got my own Smart Talk phone,
Yeah.
and I, paid per month on it, and then Mom got us onto a family plan, so now we are on the family plan with them. But yeah, it was kind of, interesting to see where we we had no phone, and Mom and Dad had cell phones. Like, those were the first cell phones we ever came in contact
that's
with.
True.
Dad had a phone for work, and
wasn't it 06 we actually got phones because of going to Disney?
Yeah. that
no,
was-
were the
they
flip
got
phones.
phones together because of that.
Yeah.
Now,
So
we didn't
that's-
have a phone.
No.
So then they got another phone for us to share.
Yeah.
And we shared that phone. So if any of our friends wanted to call us or contact us, they would use that phone.
Yeah.
And we'd all look at the phone and be like, who is it? Who's it for? Like, it was insane. If you gave
Yeah.
a teenager a phone, like let's just say there were 3 siblings today, in today's society, and you said you're gonna share one smartphone, they'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
because it's so personal now.
I agree. You're doing these personal searches, and it's like your phone knows you, man. Like,
Yeah.
you search, like, I was searching for a specific guitar, and I'd be on Facebook, and they'd be streamlining guitars
At you, yeah.
at you, like
Sure.
streamlining it. And I'm like, what? So it's watching you. It is a smartphone. It is watching your moves, and it's kind of scary, but
True.
Like,
True.
I would purchase something on Amazon, like I got mascara the other day, and I would go on a site or something, it showed mascaras.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's kind of creepy.
Oh, it's sickening. But
But it knows you, and
your phone knows
Yeah.
you.
I mean, it's the algorithm of the internet, really,
Yeah.
anyway. But
yeah, I know.
But
Or see
like
them
my
live
phone,
release on
like
Facebook.
today, I had to call someone for my mom because she was driving, and her phone is so, like, to me, it's a mess. Like, I have it organized, like, all of my apps are organized. None of them are on the home screen because it would stress me out. So, like, my
Are
time
you
is there.
serious?
Oh yeah, it
I
would
have
stress me out.
apps everywhere.
So
Like, they're
sporadic and spread out, and
they're not sporadic.
they're
though.
here and there on her phone.
Yeah,
Like,
they are like
there
that.
may be like 2 on one screen,
Oh.
and then she'll have all these other
Then
screens.
she'll have 10 on the other.
It annoys the living crap out of me. Like,
I fixed it for her.
I
She
know.
messed it up.
She messed it up again.
Oh.
Well, let me press this button. Let me swipe the screen, and then all of a sudden she presses the plus on the screen, so there's more screens. Then she moves random apps over to those.
Well, you remember how stubborn Dad
Oh,
was.
that's a pretty color.
Yeah.
Like,
There it is.
we recently got newer phones,
Mm.
and Dad was holding out
Yeah.
with his
He
phone,
didn't want to get rid of his original phone.
which was really antiquated in a way by the time those
Yeah.
came. So
But
the
it was
only
hilarious.
reason he did that he was forced to because it was dying, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't charging. It wasn't taking a charge.
Well,
That
that's
kids are
what
that.
happens-
That's what gets phones.
Yeah, that's
I
what
think,
happened with
yeah.
my phone as well, because I
Mhm.
had the same phone as him.
Mom had her toilet phone.
She dropped her phone in the toilet, yes.
Mhm.
And
Whoa.
it did not do well after that. It still ran, but anyway, it
Little
was
waterlogged.
her phone is chaos. There's no order.
Uh,
And she doesn't have, like, I love the quick access to, like, contacts on the screen. You know, like, I can put all of the contacts I want quick access to on my screen and
Mhm.
text.
mhm.
She doesn't have that. You have to scroll through her little her contacts till you find the right one, and there's
Ah.
so many. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, why? Like, how do you have so many people on your contacts?
And then I have like two, you know?
Yeah.
Well,
But it's just I don't know.
I have more than
I
that.
think that
but-
cell phones, you know, when they started to come to fruition, that a lot of people
Yeah.
are going to be able to carry these phones. You basically don't see any more payphones. Those are out pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
They're rarely seen. They are around, but
very
They're-
rare.
I think
very
there's
little-
one at the Cumberland Farms in it's on the way to Kittery.
oh, that
And
one.
it's
Really?
at least like an hour and a half away, and there is I believe there's still
There's
a payphone there.
payphone
Yeah,
It's rare though.
yeah. And I don't
So,
even who operates those anymore.
maybe the homeless, but who would they call? I don't know.
No,
No,
I don't mean.
no.
I mean, who's on the other end? Because
That,
there's
not
usually
who
like.
uses it, who
Oh,
operates
I guess there's
it.
I guess there's like a computer running that too.
oh, probably.
Really, but
Yeah.
it's just crazy how it
Mhm.
went from payphones to, and they didn't even have payphones. You know, like at first.
Excuse me.
So
Allergy
I-
season. I am so sorry. I have my elbow up.
So the other day, and this is pathetic.
I'm sorry.
I have to say the difference between having cell phones nowadays and not having them way back. Like I was in that age without them, and I was fine. There was no anxiety. You know, like I would go to school or whatever and come home, and there was no need for the cell phone at that time. But all of a sudden, I think as technology progresses, we come up with things that we need that thing for.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they have to contact me. Like, I have to be texting them at this time. And that wasn't a thing. You saw each other at an event, or you saw each other at, you know, wherever, if you
Or a
go to a
phone
church
call.
or something.
I think.
Or you called them on the phone at home.
No,
Or-
there's no home lines anymore. Is
No.
I think that
I mean, we
That's
don't,
pretty much gone too.
some people have landlines, but I don't have,
We
we
don't
used
have
to.
it.
No.
We quit it.
and like, the other thing I'm about to say was the other day, Mom left her cell phone at the house. And I felt anxiety about it. I was like, I can't contact her. Is she okay? Did she get there okay? Like, all of those things go through your mind, you know, because you can't contact them on a whim.
Yeah,
You know?
True.
You know, I think one of the big things about, you know, I mean, there's good and bad with everything.
Right.
So it's like you have to kind of sort like what's the good and what's the bad, and does the good weigh out the bad?
Right.
I think that the good weighs out because
Yeah.
it is something that people can use to, like, people who are in really bad situations who
Yeah.
have been kidnapped have been able to, if they have their phone, been able
I mean,
to
it doesn't
dial
always
and
work
get
out,
help,
but it has before.
It has.
Yeah.
It saved
You
lives.
know, I
so.
think sometimes it was a blessing and a curse, really.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you need that time away, and you don't want to be bothered by
Well, it's
somebody.
like parents nowadays. Oh, I'll call you on your cell phone, or call me if there's a problem, or text me if there's a problem. And now it's like when we were little, our mom would drop us off, and it was up to the parent to call if there was a problem, the other parent,
Well,
like if we
or
were at
the
another kid's
school would
house.
call,
or the
probably.
school, like if we went to school. So.
And we weren't feeling well or something.
Right.
You know, they would call.
But nowadays, kids can just text their mom, I don't feel good, I want to go home, you know, that kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that dynamic changing like that.
It's a crazy kind of world in that
Yeah.
way, how that's changed.
Definitely.
And
And when you've grown up in the transitional part of that,
Yeah.
it's very different
Yes.
and very hair raising. Like it's, and I know probably some kids out there who are, 15, 16 are like, oh, it's no big deal, but really it is. Because if you go way back, you have the games. And back in the 80s, that was their season, was the game systems coming out and all that. And you were able to play a game on your television.
Yeah.
It just wasn't at the arcade, which was
They
phenomenal.
had Sega
Or
and
in your
Nintendo.
phone.
Sega, yeah.
They probably wouldn't imagine you playing games in your phone.
On your phone, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So now your phone is your entertainment. It's, you can watch movies on your phone. There's a
On
whole
the go.
gamut of things. You can go shopping on your phone.
On the go.
Yeah.
On the go. That's what I hear it a lot.
My gosh, I can check my medical records on my phone. There's an app for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, no one could imagine. You'd have to call the doctor if you wanted to know something. I don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even have to do it. It's
Yeah,
just there.
It is.
In fact, my app will
phenomenal
notify me if there's something
Yeah.
new that pops up.
Your Apple.
My app.
Oh.
She said app.
I thought you said Apple.
The
I'm
app
like,
for my
No, it's
medical
phenomenal.
on my phone.
I mean-
it's just amazing.
I mean, the world and how it's changed. I think that cell phones have done a lot of good. But has there been bad? Sure. I mean,
Yeah.
people are not being in the moment. You know what I mean? As much.
Yeah.
And they're kind of like taking it in behind the phone. And I'm not judging that. I've taken so many pictures before. I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing, but I think that sometimes putting it down and just enjoying the Grand Canyon,
Where you are.
or
Yeah.
whatever it is, wherever you are, Disney at the castle. I don't know.
I actually find that isn't difficult for me.
Yeah, put it down.
I can
like,
put it
lower
down,
it,
and
just-
I can turn off the
Yeah.
ringer and sit down and just relax about it. It doesn't really give me anxiety.
Well-
Although, if it's not around, I have anxiety. I will admit that. Like, there is
Yeah.
some tension there when I don't
Well-
see it, when it's not in my sight.
Yeah.
So that's probably an issue I have to work out. But
Not
Well,
everybody
just
gets
to,
like that. Trust me.
just to come to a
They do.
close on it.
Yeah.
I think that, cell phones, like I said, and I said this, I'll say it again, are awesome, pieces of equipment. Is there a good and bad at it? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
But
There
I
always
think
is.
in the end, as long as we enjoy our phones, but also experience the world around us, and we have a really good balance of that,
yeah,
I think that's most important.
absolutely.
And so cell phones, yay! I love cell phones. And when a new one comes out, I'll get that.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
anyways,
Am I supposed to
yeah,
end it? I
go
thought
for it.
so.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for liking and subscribing. There's a bell icon below to get notifications of future episodes. And there's a link below as well to hit up our Facebook and check that out. And I think that's about it. Oh, yeah. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we release our episodes. Now I got it.
All right. Well, thank you.
Oh, thanks for watching.
Bye.